Hi everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nubrates. Hope you're having a great weekend. We've got some news for some upcoming events. It really is non-stop right now. We've got more progressive chants coming. Like, there's still one on right now, and there's more coming, which is crazy. We'll touch on that in a second. First of all, look, champion training tournament. I didn't do a video yesterday, so I didn't mention this sort of before it started. It started right now, though. Champion training tournament where you can win Harima souls. Now, I don't actually have Harima, so I cannot see it right here. I believe, though, it was in the news post. It's based off of your level brackets. I mean, nice thing, my tournament group don't seem to care too much about doing this like this, like no Harima soul, whatever. If you're curious, there are immortal soul stones, then ultimately an eternal soul stone up for grabs if you don't have that. But yeah, like for me, looking at this, if I want to go for the Titan event, there's 100 Titan points in there. At that point, you might as well go for the legendary book. One thing to note for sure, 3 days, 20 hours remaining, and this is Sunday now when I'm recording, right? This will be up for CVC, and CVC on Tuesday, Wednesday will be a personal reward CVC. And because this is a champion training tournament, you can use books to get really good CVC points and also pick up some points right here as well. So that's something that's worth considering doing. Or again, ascending your champions gives really good CVC points. Save them up for this and you'll get some extra. So that sort of stuff is going on. So that's something that's maybe interesting, will help to do this a little bit easier if you are going for it. Harima Soul is certainly tempting perhaps, but I don't know. There's been so many crazy champ training tournaments on. So 1 to 30, you can get a 3-star perfect soul. 31 to 40, weirdly small bracket there. There's first, second, and third for some perfect souls, and 41 plus 5-star, 4-star, 3-star. Like a 5-star perfect soul for Harima is kind of insane. So I don't know. Let me know if you have Harima. How do your tournament brackets look? Like, are people going crazy for this or not? I don't know. Like, it's obviously extremely good, but it's a massive champ training event after the Alatreon one. I mean, if you skipped Alatreon, you're probably in a decent spot, right? A lot of your competitors maybe went really hard for that and they're going to be kind of burnt out, perhaps. Not certain, but it's possible. So there you go. It's a lot. Now, we also have more summoning events because we never have enough summoning events in this game, right? But it's actually another chance to get the Nergigante Archer. She's back again for another progressive chance. So on Monday, this is before CVC, there's the Archer, Staltus, Newt, and Helicath. Then the Voids, you've got Necret and Torment, and then some Epics as well. Epics are actually, they're all really good. You've got some exceptional champions in here. But again, it's another in a ridiculous string of summoning events. And this was just on a random old Monday. So I don't know about this. Will there be some sort of summoning event on at the same time, which you have to do to get Titan points if you're doing that? Maybe. We'll see. But there's 3 days of progressive chance. 3. It's just nonstop. So yeah, it's another chance. Archer would probably be my first pick just because she's a limited champion and she is so good for Hydra. Staltus and Helicath are both, I would say, extremely good, but I wouldn't be going for them here. Newt would be second place choice. Like, having 2 Newts opens up a lot of potential stuff for Fire Knight hard. Spider as well would be very strong there. Certainly in Shogun and Sand Devil, he'd be very good. Phantom Shogun, Sand Devil. So having 1 Newt is a game changer. Having 2 is really good. Even having 3 can sometimes work. After that, maybe you're going a bit too excessive. But yeah, Newt's obviously great to have. I would probably go for the Archer first if I was close to Mercy, which I'm not. If I was, I'd probably go for the Archer first. But yeah, again, the Epics, very, very strong Epics overall. Might be worth going for a Godseeker if you don't have her. Maybe. Nia is great, but I feel like you don't need her for much. Godseeker is kind of needed for some specific Sand Devil strategy, so that's quite valuable. For the Void Legendaries, I'd say Necret is more valuable overall, but they're both good. The next day on Tuesday, which will be during a CVC, Alatreon Blade Master, he's back. Badel, Withier, and Lysandra. I'd say pretty low value there. The Epics are great though. Stag Knight, Deacon, Doom Priest, they're all extremely good. So, you know, maybe you might pull a few shards for them, perhaps, if you don't have them. Seer and Sylar, again, Seer is the obvious choice here. Again, people might pull some shards for her if they don't have her. I'd say the Void Legendaries this day are actually quite strong, both for Hydra particularly, to Hanorach Sulfurion. I would go for Sulfurion first myself. I don't have either one. I think Sulfurion might be a little bit better. He's got a good combo as well with Rathalos Blade Master. He's one of the best burners in the game. He's very strong, so I'd be looking at him probably. But yeah, I'd say that the regular legendary is not as good. And then on Wednesday, you got Zinogre Blade Master, Mashal, Septimus, and Trunda. Bit of a weird one, I would say. Like, what is Septimus good for? Absolutely nothing. Mashal is quite decent, though. He's quite good. Trunda is insane for Hydra if you've got, like, the right setup for her. Zinogre was the recent fusion, so probably you're not going for that. You should have done the fusion. Baron, Supreme Galek. Supreme Galek would be the other absolutely top-tier burner, for sure. He's very good. Baron is good for Arena, but I go for Supreme Galek over Baron personally, because Supreme Galek is so strong for Hydra. Baron is really good, but there's a lot of really good nukers, so it's not so important. Again, the epics are a good selection. Neldor, excellent for Fire Knight stuff. Hard, particularly. Allure, great for Fire Knight normal, and Dark Fae and that sort of thing. Whisper, Kempton, both decent, but I probably wouldn't be hunting for either. Just you'll get them eventually, probably. So yeah, lots of summoning events. It's non-stop. It's non-stop. I'm personally hoping there is not going to be any sort of summon thing tied into this because it just gets exhausting, right? But there's a lot of points, though. There are a lot of points still up for grabs for the Titan event. So yeah, we'll see. We know there's a lot of points coming next week. So possibly there might be some sort of summon rush tying into this. It's possible. Certainly there'll be a champion chase next weekend. Almost definitely. Probably with 2x Sacreds, but not certain about that. So yeah, we're going to have personal reward CVC with these big summon events going on. Probably champion chase next weekend. And the fusion probably starts the weekend after, or the week after that. So it's all go in Raid. It's been fairly relentless. Yeah. That's kind of all I have to say about that. It's pretty relentless. So there you go. Let me know. What do you think about all this? Even more stuff. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.